Let's talk about giving people the benefit of the doubt. About 40 years ago, there was a guy got engaged. A nice boy, yeshiva boy, nice girl. And it was snowing in New York, very, very hard. The Hatan is in the car with his best friend. And they're both 22 years old. He's engaged. Gonna get married in a few months. He loses control of the car. The car goes spinning and goes right into the lake. He breaks his elbow. His friend dead. So the girl's father goes to the funeral. The Hatan is in the hospital, but he's going to be released. He's going to be okay. Now he has to go and pay a visit, a shiva call, to the boy's father that passed away. So he comes in, he says, I feel so bad. He looks at him. That's your daughter? You're going to let her marry a rotzeah? You're going to let her marry a murderer? So he says, hello, relax. It's not his fault. Okay, maybe he's not a rotzeah b'mezid, but he's a rotzeah b'shogeg. He's still a rotzeah. He killed by accident, but he's a killer. You're going to let her marry that guy? Well, after the Shiva, I'm calling the government and I'm going to press charges for murder.
Who's talking?
The father of the boy who passed away. And he's talking to the father of the girl. So the father of the girl comes home and he's like, in Arabic we say betrash. He's shocked. He tells his wife what happened. And now this father of the boy starts to spread the Lashon Hara throughout the town that Hatan is a rotzeah. He's a murderer. They don't know where to hide. And they said to themselves, the pressure's too much. We think we're going to break the shidduch. Just going to break the shidduch. We don't need this pressure. It's too much pressure. So 2 weeks before the wedding, they call the Hatan's side and say, I'm sorry, ha-shidduch nishbar. We're breaking the shidduch. The Hatan, who loved the girl, was devastated. He was broken. And she wanted to get married, but she listened to her parents. She's a good girl. 2 months later, she gets engaged to another guy. They weren't careful because they were in a rush to marry her, because Ka'an, she's damaged goods, broken engagement, so they didn't do so much research, and she got married to another guy. She stops talking to her parents. He wouldn't let her call her parents. He was a bad guy. 3 months later, she comes home with her suitcases. The guy was a behemah. He was an animal. He treated her bad. He abused her. He was very bad to her. And she's talking, the mother of the Hakala is talking to her husband, what did we do in our life? First, we're involved, we break the engagement because they call our son-in-law Rotzeah. Now, she gets divorced. One was a Rotzeah b'shogeg, now this is a Rotzeah b'mezid. He murdered our daughter. And if you think it was bad, listen to what happens. Gets worse. The father of the girl is going to shul, and it's winter in New York, and the sun comes down very early, and he's going to shul, and he can't see, and he's blinded by the sun, and he hits a man, and he kills the gabbai of the shul.
This is a true story.
True story. Yeah, he kills the gabbai of the shul. Now he has to go and pay a shiva call to the sons of the gabbai. He walks in, and he's absolutely shocked. They tell him, it's okay, it's not your fault. It's a gizerah from Shamayim. It was my father's time. And he's unbelievably shocked by their emunah. And who's sitting next to him? The father of the boy that was killed. And he's listening to the way that they were talking to the man. How they accept everything. Thank you. How they're accepting everything. And he goes home. A week later, there's a knock on the door. It's the father of the boy that was killed. And he says, I must talk to you. When I was at the Shiva house of the Gabbai, I saw how the sons accepted you with such love. and warmth and didn't blame you. I was thinking about how bad I was to you, how I ruined your daughter's life. And I made her break up the shidduch. And I asked myself, what could I do to fix and repair the damage that I did? And I said, I know what I have to do. I'm going to go back to the ex-Hatan. I went back to the ex-Hatan and I said to him, I know I was responsible for breaking up the shidduch. Can you forgive me? He says, yes, on one condition. I want the wife of my love back. So the man says to the family, I'm here to be the Shadchan. Please let your daughter get married to him. A month later, they had a big, beautiful wedding. And they got married. The first Hatan to the first Kala. Dan lekav zichut. We have to always give people the benefit of the doubt.